I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Texas flag.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Pray with me. Heavenly Father, we just come to you right now. We just thank you for another day to do your will and to show your love. I pray for those that need health and healing and recovery across the world today, God, that they lean on you during this time. Pray for the safety of the first responders. Keep them safe and let them go home to their families, God. I just pray for us right now. Give us the guidance and wisdom that we need to do the operation of the county. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Has everybody met Leisha?
Yes.
No.
Leisha Craig,
Leisha Craig,
is our new auditor. We just threw her right into
I've got a big question for you today.
the mix. Does anyone need an agenda?
I've got one.
I've got one.
If you want one, take one, pass it around.
I'll just look over James.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Great, thanks for finding that out.
Okay, did anybody have any questions on the bills?
I move to pay bills as presented.
Second it.
Okay, motion and second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Okay. Kathy, do you have anything on payroll?
Well, I sent y'all the payroll report
Yes.
for December 30th. So the total on the payroll for December was $838,779.17. And I have several payroll changes. Okay, these are the new employees. Morna Lincoln went to work in the adult probation on January 4th. Dorothy Nivens went to work in the jail as corrections officer on January 1st. Leisha Craig went to work as county auditor on January 1st. China Alexander went to work part-time in the sheriff's office on January the 8th. Now, separations were Sherry Dillard. She is no longer in the adult probation office on December 13th. Cindy Poland, of course, retired from the juvenile on December 31st. Samantha Hammock, her last day in the jail as a corrections officer was December 30th. And Melissa Daniels' last day in the sheriff's department was January the 5th. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Oh, well, let me see. Can we talk about one thing on payroll? real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, so,
Sheriff, can you come up here so we can hear you better?
She mentioned someone's going part-time at the sheriff's office, what we did, and I spoke to Ben a little bit about it. And now we'll talk with Kathy. Melissa Daniels, her last day was last week, and so this person we put on part-time, she's in the academy, right? She graduates March 10th, so what I wanted to do is basically invest in. She's going to be in her days off, coming to the sheriff's office, doing a modified FTO, pending graduation from academy. When she graduates, the majority of her FTO will be over with, and she'll be able to put on full time. This way we can invest some more in somebody. And it's also will be better for our payroll because it's part-time wages, no benefits right now.
Sounds good.
Basically it.
Thank you.
I just wanted him to.
Yeah.
let y'all know that
Yeah, that's
We were doing that.
great.
But he
Anyone have
doesn't
any questions?
Part-time in his budget right now, but he does have this position open now. Of course, we've got to pay that one person out for the month of February. She's got vacation and conference
Right.
holidays, I believe. But with this person only making $12.50 an hour the max, then, and she can't work more than 29 hours a week, which she probably won't because she goes to school during the week. So this is just part-time.
Okay. Have any questions? Sure.
No, sound good to me.
Okay, item 5, any additions or corrections to our previous Commissioners Court meeting?
No corrections, December 28th, but we need a motion to approve.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Motion to
Yeah.
approve payroll.
and I'll second it.
Yeah, we have a motion and second to approve payroll. Any further discussion? All in favor?
But no corrections, December
And
28th.
no, okay, great, thank you. Item 6, any public comments? No. Item 7, consider, discuss, approve any and all items necessary or pertaining to the county jail. Do you have any count?
For us, we are, count is 50, 47 males, 2 females, and we have.
And everything else over there is good as far as you know. Okay. That's what we like to hear. Item 8, consider, discuss, approve any and all items necessary or pertaining to the county courthouse.
I don't have anything. Request.
That's good.
What?
Also good. Also good. Yeah, yeah. I won't say it. Item 9, consider and or approve order appointing the county auditor. So everyone has met Leisha. This is just the orders to approve the hiring of Leisha Craig.
Make a motion, we approve the order appointing the county auditor. Second.
Motion and second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Okay. And then I have an order fixing the salary of the county auditor, which is $102,371.
That was the salary that the last auditor had, right?
I believe it is.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Yes.
I
I'll make-
move to correct the, fix the salary for the county auditor.
And I'll second it.
Motion and second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Okay. And then item 11, consider and or approve the order appointing the community supervision officer. That would be Lorna Lincoln, who was hired in the community supervision and corrections department.
We do approve the order appointing community supervision officer.
Motion and second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Okay, the next item on the agenda was to go into executive session for a consultation with our county attorney, Craig Jones. However, Craig emailed me over the weekend and he needs to do a little more research on the topic that he was wanting to visit with me about. So we're just going to skip that, and then do we have to table that?
Well, why don't we take a no action
Yeah.
on 12, and then you can do either one, no action or table on 13.
Yeah. I think we'll just no action on
Okay.
12 and 13 because 13 was going to possibly take action on what we discussed in executive session, but since we're not having it, we'll just no action both of those. Are y'all okay with that?
Yeah,
Okay.
he said that it'd be the 24th.
Yeah,
they'd be
we
ready.
think maybe the 24th we'll be ready to discuss that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, item 14, discussion and take any necessary action related to COVID-19 and the American Rescue Plan. I'm almost afraid to see this. Haven't looked at the numbers in a few days.
Hudson County cases currently 3,557 confirmed. And this is since, this is about a month instead of 2 weeks. It's about a month as far as numbers and the difference. So 532 additional since that month, and 1,045 one. So a total of 4,500. Active cases currently at 265, it's up 146. Currently, the recovery days is 42. Fatalities, we're at 116, it's up 18 since our last.
So that's about a month.
So this is statewide statistics or numbers for COVID inpatients. We'll see as of the beginning of December, we're in the 2,600 mark. Today we're around the 10,000 mark as far as COVID patients in hospitals. You can see down at the bottom, you'll see general beds, COVID patients, about 1,600. Now we're about 7,500 mark as far as adult COVID patients in hospitals.
That's from December till today?
So COVID patients in ICU beds, you see that there's about 1,000 patients in ICU beds. Then pediatric COVID-19 patients, 90 or 74. So in our trauma service area here in the top 25 counties, see the difference between COVID-19 patients in hospitals, 113 last time, 223 today. General beds, 65, 141 this time. ICU beds, 45 to 75. Pediatric, we're at 3, currently at 7 pediatric patients. And we're still hitting that 20 to 30 new admin COVID patients every year, or at least being seen in the hospital. Ventilators, as far as patients on ventilators, it's 40 to 60 mark. One statistic that Amarillo Public Health had just put out, and they're posting on their Facebook page and whatnot. They're starting to break down some statistics on vaccinated, unvaccinated, post-COVID treatment, antibody treatments, and things like that with cases that they're currently looking at. And right now, that as of August 1st of 2021, as far as on the fatality side, there's 345 fatalities. Out of the 345 fatalities, there was 40 of those that were vaccinated. So it kind of shows you that it was like I think it was right at about 6%. And then none of the people that were on ventilators, or all the people that were on ventilators were all unvaccinated. So there's some cool statistics with, if you go on Amarillo Public Health Facebook page, you can kind of look at it, and their website, and look at some of those more breakdown and statistics. So this BSA Northwest, you can see the hospitalization rate as far as BSA Northwest, ventilator use, ICU utilization. Then as far as COVID patients in hospitals, it's the percentage of COVID patients in the top 25 counties that are positive with COVID in the hospital. Last meeting was 6%, down to 20%. Currently, Golden Plains, 6 COVID patients being treated at the hospital. COVID testing positivity at 36%. Vaccine report. These numbers continue to rise. We're actually getting about 30, 40 people a day right now at the pharmacy that are coming in getting boosters and getting even first and second doses still. So I got a phone call, I think it was Friday, that there was a line all the way around the building twice. So there was people trying to get shots. So it's, they're still getting them out there. The monoclonal antibody treatments are in short supply right now. The Regeneron antibody treatment is one that they're offering at Border Pharmacy. It's with some of the variants, with the newer variants, they're showing it to be a little less receptive on some of the like Omicron variant and whatnot. But it still does assist in some of the other variants. So the one that the hospital does have a infusion now that is provided by the state, and they're very kind of locked down with it. You have to be an inpatient to receive that, but it's they do have a couple of doses left. I think they said they had 18 doses left of that.
Jerry, they also said at Dr. Holly's office that they have infusion shots at the Borger Pharmacy.
Yeah, that's the Regeneron.
Oh, okay, where that's 2 in the arm and 2 in the leg.
Yeah, it's for
Okay.
subcutaneous infusion shots right in the
Okay,
skin.
I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, and like I said, it's if you are recently diagnosed with COVID or you can still get it if you have a direct exposure with COVID too. But if you're recently diagnosed, it's still an option to go there and get that.
Is it faster?
It's supposed to help in a direct response to your to recovery.
Because the what is it, the IV infusion usually takes an hour or so, right?
Yeah, if you go like I'll butcher the name to death. The one that they do it like the
That's not
hospital,
fun.
it's an IV infusion.
Yeah.
These ones are all subcutaneous under the skin, so there's not. And they're supposed to monitor you for an hour after they get to you for any side effects.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I was just thinking for that guy on a go, needs that cheeseburger from McDonald's.
When we got our booster shot, they were sitting out in the parking lot for an hour,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, waiting before they let them take off.
That's all I have on the numbers.
Okay. Okay, great. And nothing on the rescue plan?
Not yet.
No, not yet. I think we have a meeting coming up. All right, item 15 is consider and or approve the burn ban or rescind the burn ban.
As far as our burn ban, our numbers, currently our high is at a 634, a low is at a 459, so we're at a 557 average. These are currently counties in Canada that are on, still continuing the burn ban. So, you know how long we're out on that one? It's 90 days. I think we still got another month or something. I would say no action.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're still in the 90. I'll look at that for next time. All right, item 16. Consider and approve disposal of obsolete office equipment. I do not believe I received anything. No. 17, accept certificates of completion from elected or appointed officials.
I don't have any.
18, consider and or approve request for use of the club rooms at the Borger Library or Fritz.
None for free.
Okay,
So it's already happened between the meetings though, but we had one Saturday, this last Saturday, we had a birthday party in our club room.
okay. Item 19, consider and or approve line item changes, transfers and or budget amendments. Kim's not here, and I'm sure Alicia's like, don't look at me. We'll skip that.
You've got
Well-
the next hour of stuff now.
I'll be more prepared.
Okay. Item 20, consider and or approve advertising, opening, accepting or awarding bids, and I do not believe we have anything out at the present time. We did not.
Not yet.
When's the due date, Dennis? Oh, it's today?
Yes, and Pam, yes, Pam just went to the post office right before the meeting and there was nothing in the mail.
There was a guy from Phillips that, I guess he does that on the side. He asked me about where to come and look and measure. So I told him what to do.
Yes, I talked to Chad on Friday. He said he had a video first thing this morning.
Oh, well, is it all day today? They have till all day today?
Oh, there's a deadline usually. It's not a deadline.
Is today the due date?
Oh, I
Yeah,
haven't seen the bid. Who did the bid? Did you do it, Cindy?
no, Dennis gave it to Pam.
Oh, okay.
Then we advertise in the newspaper and on the county website. Got to repost it. For 2 weeks in the paper.
Yeah, we'll have to repost it.
4 weeks.
Well, I mean, we've met that requirement, so if you want to just do it a week, I'll see what, but.
But you have to
I
start
think
over
I think each time we have to do it again, the whole period.
2 weeks. It's like starting from scratch.
Okay.
Hmm.
Goodness.
If it's passed, and if they still have time. Today.
End of the day.
Right.
Well,
Today's due date, it's still a good day.
Yeah, because we're still in today.
yeah, if
Technically.
we would get one today, we wouldn't have to do that. If you just get one,
Is it
right?
on the website, Jared?
Look under notices, public notices right there. Yeah. Yeah.
Tenth.
Oh, 8 a.m.
Oh, you're fast.
Hmm.
Huh, well, okay, I guess we'll have to start over.
We didn't say central time.
So why don't we motion to go back out for bid? So, but if not, we'll have to wait. Don't we?
I don't think we need a motion to it.
You just post them.
Just have to be
We already,
posted.
yeah, I think he just has to repost it.
For 2 weeks.
I guess so. Start over again. Sorry.
Start from scratch.
Mhm.
All right, item 21, consider and or approve donations to Hutchinson County. Somebody,
Two that we've been blessed with the library. So I'll start with the smaller one. Bob Carr, he donated $100 to be used towards the children's program. It was in the gentleman that he always Carl as he grew up using the library services. He would really like it. Help with the kids. So I think on this one, I talked with Kathy about both of these. So what we'll do is probably just put them both in the revenue. And then once we figure out exactly, like what we were kind of thinking at Cynthia's is where the, I guess the smaller kids room, you know, the maybe repainting it. So we'll kind of, I know that won't.
Is that the 2,500?
No, that's the 100.
Oh, 100.
So the 2,500 is from Cheryl Evans Darrell. And she'd been coming, she grew up in the library, at the Pueblo library, and anytime she comes through town, she still stops by and usually gives us a check. Well, this one was $2,500. And then she asked that we use it for general operations for the library. So what we were kind of thinking is after we get the lighting done, then maybe using it for painting, kind of sprucing it.
Right. Might make it super bright in there.
Yes, it's really gonna.
See all that. Yeah.
So.
Okay.
I'll stick it in a revenue, and then when they decide what line, then we can bring it to the board and.
Okay. Yeah,
So
sounds good.
we don't need to approve it today.
We need to
Well, we don't
approve the,
really know what line.
we do need to approve the
Yeah, we
donations.
need to approve the donations, so.
Make a motion, we approve the 2 donations to the library.
I'll second it.
Motion and second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Okay. Thank you. All right, 22, accept reports from elected or appointed officials.
I have December reports from the county clerk, district clerk, JP1, JP2, library, airport. I have Hutchinson County Welfare Board financials for November and December 2021. I have Dwayne Chisholm's and I have Kathy's, but she may want to talk about hers. I don't know.
Well, I sent y'all. mine
Okay.
For November and December.
Okay.
All right, item 23, discussion of county judges and commissioners precinct daily operations. Anybody got anything?
So at the library, we had our kickoff meeting with Seco last week. The judge, myself, Felicia, Nancy, and Caltex was, Wayne was there.
Yes.
And we talked about all the reporting things and the requirements like that. So I submitted to the Texas Historical Commission just to review. They have to make sure the building's not a historical building for the updates and all that stuff.
Have you heard back from them?
No,
Not yet.
I submitted that same day. We did have to go through that E-track online. The contact you sent me was just for courthouses, but she said that it should be pretty quick.
Okay,
And it's not, I don't anticipate it being a historical building. So we'll get that back, and then Wayne can place the orders. And once we get that in, he thinks it'll probably just be a month maybe to get in there and get all that done. So.
Good.
I'll be handling, I'll get with the auditor today and kind of talk about any questions she has, but I'll be doing the monthly reports and being the kind of liaison to SECO with Wayne, with Caltex. So hopefully-
There's no historical site deal out there in front, right? Yeah.
Well, they can be historical landmarks are different than historical buildings. So they just want to make sure there's not a marker out there. So that's definitely a good thing.
Mhm.
there's not a marker here either.
Right. I was gonna say,
And
but
we're historical, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, we have the option to get one, but that, we have to buy that ourselves.
right.
Yeah, they're around $2,000,
So-
maybe more.
Well, we should, and and Red and I talked about that, we just didn't happen, so, or hasn't
Work on
happened.
that.
Sure,
We
great.
should. This should do. one.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it
well,
would
the
be great to
foundry
have
that
one.
did those, I
That's what I was
know
gonna say. Yeah, they're still.
they were out. I mean, they're out, but I think there's a new place that does.
They
So
were trying to find somebody that those markers were.
Yeah,
not
that was the
available to
problem.
be made.
Yeah, that we were having trouble finding.
But surely they.
See,
have
we-
somebody now. I mean,
we
that's-
paid for one for Clemens Bridge and it got stolen
Right.
right away.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, this one won't get stolen. Too much traffic around here.
But we hope to hear that it's not. I don't anticipate it would be. And then we'll get, hopefully by the probably end of February, we'll have that done. Maybe not the painting and all that, but the lights will be
Right.
installed.
Good,
So.
I never thought about that.
Right.
There was one here.
Yeah.
But there's not.
Well,
There's
there's a
not.
monument out there though.
but that's not,
That's not a historical
Uh-uh.
mark.
No, it's not. But you're talking about $2,000 to $2,500.
We got 3D
It's
printers
pretty
now. We can make our own.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
okay, anybody?
That's all I got.
Well, I'm going to sometime this week drive around with a gentleman from Lake Meredith Harbor. He has some community concerns regarding some nuisance properties.
Mhm.
We're going to be doing that. As I stated last month, speaking with Jeremy Land, I think is it Land,
Mhm.
we are working on all the septic nuisances across in precinct 2 right now. And so I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do and what kind of teeth we have in regards to the violations that are there. And so those are things that we're doing this week and we're going to figure that out. And I really don't know what the next step would be. So if any of y'all have any advice on what my next step would be, other than documentation of these properties.
Well, on the nuisance stuff, get with Jerry.
Yes, yes. The septic stuff is a little larger. And so
Mhm.
I've been talking to Jerry about all
Right.
of this, so
Pretty hard to enforce, isn't it?
yeah, I think it might be a little bit. We'll try.
Dwight, have you talked with the TCEQ? and
Yes, they
all?
just regulate, they don't enforce.
Make the Rules.
They make the rules,
Your
they just
problem.
don't, yeah,
They audit us.
yeah.
Anybody got anything else? Oh, yes.
For the next 2 weeks, our new public safety communication system. Live in the next 2 weeks. So by the end of this week, we're gonna be doing some power transfer down here at the cement site. And on the 17th, we're supposed to actually start to bring the system up online. And then right now, they're looking at the 24th as the go live date for, at least for our local testing. Here, start looking at our spots in the county and where we're getting signal strength and not signal strength and start to adjust the system. So the next 2 weeks is going to be exciting for me because this is a big step to getting this going. tomorrow, and I'll give you all
Good.
an update on, we're about to be able to turn it on.
Have you transferred the ownership of that tower yet?
Not yet. Once the site's operational,
Gotcha.
Motorola still has to come in. We have to do, there's a 3-week testing and check off. It's a testing phase that we have to go through to make sure that every little piece of that is working.
As long as they don't come in and say our tower won't work. We
Uh,
need another one.
Yeah. Oh, God.
There's a long testing phase that we have to go through for them to even, and then once they get done with testing their end of it, they present everything back to us and then we will sign off on it.
Awesome.
It's a long process.
Yeah.
I thought of something else.
Thanks, Jay.
Judge.
Yes,
We have, if you've all noticed, you've been getting random emails that are spam or cyber security threats saying, hey, could you do this for me? Give me a call or shoot me back an email. Let me know you got this. All of us in the county have been receiving those and they're going to increase. Those are just things. So be attentive when you look at your emails to make sure, because they'll say say Jerry Langwell. Mine last week said Russell. It was from Russell. And so you'll just be careful with
yeah,
those.
there's been a
I've
lot of
seen
those.
2 or 3 of those that I
But
never
it's
opened.
It's just going to increase this next few months because that's how government entities get hit January, February. So
And just on that note also, Kathy and I did get the email today, I think it was this morning from TAC about our cybersecurity training. So it's yearly training. This year it's due by August, I believe. And so they will be kicking that off fairly shortly, probably February. I think, didn't they say February? And so we'll have from February to August to everyone that uses the computers to complete the training.
Hmm.
And if we don't, then we're not eligible for some grants.
They're not coming here.
No, you just do it online.
Well, that's what we did before.
Yeah,
It's the same thing.
yeah, same thing.
It's the Same thing. It's just they were late, they changed.
They changed some of the format, I believe,
So we have to do that every year.
every year.
Every year.
Mhm.
Somebody send out a link to everybody.
Yeah, we will. Uh-huh.
it's odd. The last month one was from Judge Irwin to me. Of course, if you look at it, the ad is wrong. It's
Right.
just messed up. It's not coming from her. It said, hey Dwight, do you mind getting me gift cards? I want to do something.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was like, really?
Can I tell you where to?
I got
Right?
you. I got you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was like, no, she would never.
I just didn't get it when she wanted me to wire money to her.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh,
Come on, Jack.
come on.
She was on
And
vacation.
she wanted it done fast.
Yeah, quick. Just done.
I might say that this is executive session that we're gonna have, we've been working on that project, Dennis and I and the county attorney for months.
Okay.
So it'll be coming up the 24th. Sorry.
And I would like to say, Dennis, I'm glad you've been here. the last couple
Yeah,
of
it's good to see you.
Makes me
Always
happy
good.
to see you.
Although a little
And
heads up,
Nancy.
a little heads up, Dennis, when the cast and crew is gonna be at the airport. Thanks a lot.
You know what the deal was there? They said, and they had already called and asked permission to go through the security gate and go straight to the plane.
Right.
So we knew that we couldn't have that terminal full or they would have gone around. Or I would have called you, Judge.
Sure, sure.
I told the same thing to my wife.
Yeah, that seems like.
I
that's
know
your
nobody
story.
believes it, but it's true, isn't it, Dennis? Okay, next time we'll have our reunion.
We're better stay quiet.
Right. All right, anybody got anything else on that? Okay, item 24 is struck off tax property or tax deeds. I think Dwight was the big winner this week.
And I actually pass those off.
Okay.
Because
I was the big one.
Because it's Ian's, I asked. Chris
Oh,
to do
right.
those.
Okay, right. Okay. All right, so the first property is 0 Sunflower Lane in Fritch. Submitting an offer of 500 was made by Michael P. Parker from Fritch. Taxes haven't been paid on the property since 2013. It was struck off November of 21, and appraised at $1,200.
So the pictures that you guys have are, so not everybody gets them, right?
No,
It's just
just me.
vacant property on
Oh,
this one.
looks like
So I did
grass.
get this one, but the rest of them are this.
It is 0 Sunflower Lane. They all have the same address, 0,
Yeah, so this one, and it wasn't anywhere.
right? And it looks like it's just a bunch of overgrown weeds.
Yeah. I can't see something.
Is this in Bugby?
Oh. When you typed in sunflower, where did it take it? Oh,
You put Bugby?
Sunflower Lane on this is showing up as Sage Gross Drive.
Huh. I don't even know where it's at.
I thought it was in Sage Mesa area.
Oh, wow.
If it's not, that's where I went. So anyway, what I saw was what's in the picture. There's
Yeah.
absolutely nothing.
Which this, if y'all see. Here, I mean, it's not a great picture, but it just looks like it's an empty lot of weeds. So that picture is exactly the same.
So I moved to accept his bid.
Motion second, any further discussion on that property? All in favor? Okay, the next property is 0 Pueblo Road. Okay, this is lot 25. And then we have lot 29, lot 33, and lot 38. All making a bid by Ian Larson. So he submitted a bid for each lot of $50, I believe, 50. Is that right, Jamie? $50 for each lot.
So that says 0 Pueblo Road, which is actually in Carson County and not anywhere near Double Diamond. But the lots are in Double Diamond, according to what he wrote.
Double Diamond Estates. Mhm.
Which is completely on the other side. So
But those
I
0
would-
Pueblo Road, that's pretty iffy.
well, I
Like
mean,
0
Pueblo Road's completely in Carson County.
Right.
So I couldn't find these lots. I looked this weekend, so I didn't have a chance to call the appraisal district. But he submitted pictures that I have. They're all empty lots that the standard development's gonna have to be put on, but there's one,
See,
and then Judge has them two here.
Hmm.
There's another.
Hmm.
that's there.
I
Here's
can go
one.
find them, but I would like to get so the total appraised value of these lots is around $2,000. Which would be about 10%. I'd like to do about 100 per lot, just to get about 25%. Well, that's up to you. I mean, the pictures are there. So, I mean,
See, they're all just empty lots.
but to get them back on the tax roll, I mean, the pictures are submitted. And just like the other one, I mean, as long as we get the value, I'm not too concerned.
Is
with
that in Hutchinson County, Pueblo Street?
this. Pueblo Street.
So it might be more accurate to say Pueblo
Well, I
Street.
went up there too.
Oh.
I couldn't finding pictures
Right.
like this.
Right, it's handier when they do the tax deeds because the
Right.
sign's out there.
And you got, yeah.
Yeah, so you can see them.
Picture of the actual
Yeah.
lot. But for me, if they give 100 a lot, I'd be fine with the picture, the lots.
So is that your,
Counter offer.
okay, that's your
per
motion?
lot. Yes.
Mhm.
make a motion.
Okay, motion and second to counter on each one of these lots for $100. And we have motion and second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Okay. And I think that's it. Anybody got anything else? Meeting adjourned.